In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys 3 exercises every runner should be doing, even if you've been running for your whole life, but especially if you're just starting out. What's up, legends? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning in, and today I'm going to be talking about running. The 3 exercises that every runner should be doing, especially if you're new to running. And with these crazy times, I have been seeing an influx of runners on the trails and on the bike paths and everything. But if you incorporate these 3 exercises, you'll be stronger and faster, and you will actually love running. We have to understand that running is a unilateral movement, so we need to work unilaterally to really train our body to run efficiently. We need to mimic the movements as best we can and to strengthen our body in those movements. So when you think about unilaterally, if I draw a line down the middle of my body, that means that while I'm doing this movement, one side is doing something completely different than the other side. So in a bilateral movement, my body is symmetrical when I'm running a line down my body. A squat or a bench press or a power clean, those are all bilateral movements because we're symmetrical. Unilaterally, when we run, we're pretty much jumping off of one leg really fast and alternating in midair. So we have to work like that. Now the first exercise I want to talk about is the reverse lunge. I want to introduce this as a lift because I feel like we need to build strength, because when you run, you're actually increasing your body weight by 3 times on all the joints and muscles. So we need to be strong enough to support that weight for a long period of time. I like to do the reverse lunge and hold a kettlebell on one side and then lunge with the opposite leg. I do a set of that, and then I do a set of holding the kettlebell with both arms in the middle. Now I like to do kind of shifting the weight just a little bit and kind of get my body off balance with the unilateral hold. And then I also like to hold it in the middle just to kind of add weight to that, because the weight that my leg will be supporting while I run is going to be in the middle. So with this reverse lunge, we're going to drop backwards, we're going to fire forward, and then bring our opposite leg up and our arm up too, to mimic the running motion and make sure that we're teaching our body how we want to move and where we want to build strength and where our balance will be and how off it is in the beginning. And you'll definitely feel that in your non-dominant leg. You'll feel weaknesses in your lower back, you'll feel weaknesses in your quads and your hamstrings and your hips, and how to keep your body stable. So we're gonna do one set of the weight on just one arm, and then you're gonna do another set with holding the kettlebell or dumbbell and both arms in front of you, in front of your chest. And then we'll switch to the other arm and the other leg, and then basically do 2 sets there. Now exercise number 2 is the hip thrust. Now the hip thrust is an explosive movement. I would consider it could be considered a plyometric movement. I really like this as an activation. This is a great exercise to do before you run, to turn on the muscles that need to be activated, to get them firing and warmed up. So you want to do this before any kind of tempo workouts or fast workouts, or any kind of sprinting. Short, long runs, you can kind of warm up as you run. But if you're looking to do something a little bit faster, you're looking to kind of time yourself, do like a mile PR time or anything like that, these are probably good to do before you run. This is an exercise that pro athletes do before they race, when they're warming up, just to kind of get things snappy and firing. Now you want to make sure that you're keeping your hips level. You don't want to be dipped on one side. You want to fire those hips together at the same time in the same plane. And then you also want to kind of make sure that you're activating that hamstring, glute, and calf all at the same time. You want to get as much explosiveness as you can to get up there. And you're going to feel it in your lower back, because your lower back is going to be supporting those hips. You'll definitely feel it in your hamstring and your glutes, and that's where we want to get stronger, because that's where all your power comes from. So you probably want to do 2 sets of 10 on each leg before you run. If you want to incorporate this into like a post run or a workout, then you can, obviously up the set to 3 sets, 4 sets of 10 each leg. And if you want, you could add weight. I rarely add weight. I really like to do this as an activation, like a circuit exercise, to kind of keep the blood flowing and going fast. The last exercise I want to talk about is the split squat jump, alternating. Now this is a very explosive plyometric move. You guys definitely will feel the burn immediately. It also is a good cardio exercise, and this is one that I like to do on my sprint days. I like to do on my leg days to kind of just really hammer my legs and get them just really pumped up and just get a good burn going. Now this is very good to kind of really activate all the muscles that you use while you run, and also get some power and explosiveness. Now you really want to just mimic the form of running, so you want to always keep your arms in an alternating movement with the opposite leg, making sure that you're keeping your balance and activating correctly. And that's how we're going to get stronger and teach our body to be balanced as we're running. And you can be more confident running on trails that are uneven, or you can even just be more confident when you start picking up the speed. Now these 3 exercises are great to introduce into your program, but you don't want to hit all 3 at the same time because it would be very taxing on your legs. So I would split them up. I would do the reverse lunge with weight as a lifting day, and then I would do the hip thrusts as a pre-run or pre-speed day, and then I would do the split squat jumps, plyometric or calisthenics day. You can even incorporate that into your leg day as well. But these 3 exercises are definitely my top 3 I would recommend for every runner to be doing to make sure that you are strong and stable and ready to hit the road, or hit the trails, or hit the track, and be very confident and fast. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you tuning in. I hope this helps you on your journey to live more legendary. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button if you got some information that you liked, and leave a comment below letting me know what other exercises you like to do to kind of really improve your running to be stronger and faster. I love learning. I love getting more information and applying it to my workouts. I'm actually super sore from my last video if you haven't seen it, and it was my first time doing a Murph with a weight vest. My first time even wearing a weight vest, and it messed me up, guys. I was so sore. But if you haven't seen that, you gotta go watch it. It was a doozy. But anyways, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Out.